friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. You're going to be glad that you're here because today I have a very fun announcement for you. Yay! I cannot wait. Once again, Amy from Amy's Bookish Life and I are hosting Ketchupathon for 2024. This is a readathon that we started a couple years ago in order to catch up on our Book of the Month books. Ultimately, it's a Book of the Month readathon, but the rule always is you don't have to read Book of the Month books. We'll talk about that more in a moment. Our first year, we did Build Your Own Burger. Last year, we did Build an Ice Cream Sundae. This time around, it's summer and we're asking you to create a cookout. So you're going to be building your own cookout with the prompts this year, and I'm so excited to tell you about it. In the description below, I will have a link to a Google Doc that just looks like this. It's a very simple little table. I just realized it's not even centered and all that business, but we don't care. It just tells you all the details, all the things you need to know. I'm going to run down all the things for you right now. Ketchupathon 2024 is happening for the first 2 weeks of August, the first half of the month of August, really. August 1st through August 14th. And we just want you, the goal is to read as many of your Book of the Month books as you can during that time. And we do have some fun prompts to help you along that journey. The first thing that you're going to choose for your cookout is the location. We have 3 options. Is it going to be in your backyard, in a park, or on the beach? So if you decide to choose backyard, you're going to read a book that takes place in your country or in your state. So it's kind of like your backyard, right in your own backyard. If you want to take your cookout to a park, you're going to read a book that has a nature setting or a nature focus or nature on the cover. Kind of, you could decide how much of the nature you want to apply to that. And then the third prompt for location is the beach. And this is just set in a different country. It's a little bit more exotic, a little bit more fun. So set in a country different from your own. Then the next part of the cookout is who is coming? Who are the guests going to be? So is it going to be your family cookout, friends, or neighborhood cookout? So if it's family, we want you to read a book that's family focused. Friends, you can have a found family situation or a strong friendship as part of the story. And neighbors is a book that's set in a neighborhood or neighbors are involved in the story in some way. So that is pretty self-explanatory for the guests. Then you have to decide, what are you going to be serving? We have a meat. Are you having steak, burgers and dogs, or shish kebabs? So for steak, we want you to read a literary fiction, something that's really meaty and delicious. For burgers and dogs, choose a historical fiction. They've been around for a while. It's like the staple, tried and true. So a historical fiction for burgers and dogs. And then for shish kebabs, they're a little bit more on edge. So we want you to read a mystery or a thriller for shish kebabs. Then we have 6 options of prompts for sides. What else are you serving besides your meat? Are you going to have pasta salad, fruit salad, chips, mac and cheese, baked beans, and a veggie platter? So here's the prompts for each of those things. For pasta salad, we want you to have multiple POVs. There's usually lots of ingredients in a pasta salad, so multiple POVs we thought would be a fun prompt for that. For fruit salad, a book with a colorful cover. Lots of colors in a fruit salad, lots of covers on your book cover, lots of colors on your book cover, and that will be for fruit salad. For chips, your shortest book. It's easy. Usually the person who brings chips doesn't want to cook anything. They just stop at the store, grab a couple bags. So read your shortest book for chips. For mac and cheese, can't have one without the other. So we want you to find a book with 2 people on the cover. For baked beans, this is like a simple staple. We want just a simple cover. So it's the kind of the opposite of fruit salad where it's a super colorful cover. For baked beans, just a very simple, kind of plain almost, not a lot of detail. Interpret that as you will. And then veggie platter, food on the cover in some form. For dessert, this is just a free choice this year. We're giving you a free choice for your dessert, a book that doesn't fit anywhere else. So we know there are some random picks that we all have from Book of the Month on our shelves that might not fit any of these other prompts, but you're really in the mood to read it. That can be your dessert book. And then as always, we have some games, some extra prompts and activities that you can do. So we have cornhole for 1 prompt, bocce ball for 2 prompts, and then volleyball for 3 of these activity prompts. And the activities include review a Book of the Month book, read outside. Try a chapter with Book of the Month books is another option. Participate in reading sprints. Amy and I will both be hosting reading sprints during the time of the readathon. Feature a Book of the Month book on Instagram post. Do a buddy read. So all of those 6 activities could be applied towards the games that you play at your cookout. As always, you can double up on these prompts as much as you want to. You can find 1 or 2 books that fulfill multiple prompts and create your cookout that way. You can build the cookout that you want first with a TBR, or you could read the books first and then kind of see where they fit. So build the cookout that you want or the cookout that you read. And then just have fun. We really want this to be a fun activity for you, a fun readathon, a fun way to look at your books. If you don't have Book of the Month, you are still more than welcome to participate. I've heard different people choose a selection from their TBR, like maybe gifted books, or maybe books that have been on their shelves for more than a year, or maybe only blue books, or whatever. You can kind of narrow your TBR down a little bit, however this could fit for you, or just use your TBR in general. Like however you want to make this work for you. We just want you to have a lot of fun with it, building your cookout for the summertime. It's the perfect time of year for a cookout. And we hope that you have a lot of fun using the prompts to create for yourself a cookout. We think this is going to be so much fun. I have not built my TBR yet. I was going to pick books to be examples for all these, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna wait. I usually do a mixture of picking a few ahead of time, but then reading some others as well. However you want to do it, make it work for you. Have fun. That's the key. Read those Book of the Month books. Try to catch up with that TBR. I can't wait to hear if you're going to be participating, and I can't wait to see what books that you read for Ketchupathon 2024. Feel free to use the hashtag Ketchupathon24 if you post anywhere about it. We would love to hear what you're reading and how's it going for you. And stay tuned for more information about reading sprints, when those will be. Amy and I will both be having them throughout the 2 weeks. So I think that's everything. I will have everything written out in the description below, as well as the link to the actual prompts. We will also have some Instagram story slides as the time gets closer, so you can feel free to use those and follow along in that way if you so choose. That's it for me today. Let me know any questions that you might have, or if you're going to be participating, what Book of the Month book are you most excited to get to this summer? I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Can I come to your cookout? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.